Watch me turn a rotisserie chicken and canned biscuits into one of the best chicken and dumpling recipes. Certainly the easiest one you're gonna do all week, maybe all year, maybe ever. You're gonna love this, trust me, let's get going. Now first, I'm gonna turn some heat on from my Dutch oven where I've got some butter. I'm gonna get that melted. We're gonna be adding some flour because, as they say in Louisiana, first you make the roux. Next, I'm gonna take those store-bought biscuits and we're gonna be cutting those up into more bite-sized pieces. And I need to have a little bit of flour in here, just to kind of drench them so they don't stick together. Now I'm cutting these into sixes. You can cut them into eights. You don't mind big size pieces, you could cut them into quarters. But just kind of coat them here with a little bit of flour so they don't stick together. Now, you can see the chicken. I've got it kind of well shredded pretty well. When I bought the rotisserie chicken, I brought it home straight because while it's still warm, that is the best time to be taking it off the bones and shredding it by hand. Then I just stuck it in the refrigerator. It's been in there for a couple of days. This is something you can prep up really easily a couple of days ahead of time. Just make sure that your pieces aren't too big because you kind of want them bite-sized. Over to the cooktop. Okay, the butter is looking nice, melted. Going to be adding the flour in there. It is time to make the roux. Get this nice and thickened up. Make sure we don't have any lumps. Okay, at this point, we can start to slowly pour our chicken broth in. That's 4 cups. Here's 2 more to make 6. Okay, I'm going to be adding the chicken. Careful, you do not want to be splashing back up on you. Now, one good thing about using a full rotisserie chicken is you are going to be having both light and dark meat. Get all that blended in. And we're going to let this kind of come up to a slight boil. Then we're going to let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Now while it's simmering, I'm going to be adding a little bit of seasoning here. Here's a little bit of garlic powder, a little Scotia salt, a little Scotia pepper. Okay, we've got the boiling. I'm going to start dropping in the biscuits. Just 1 or 2 at a time. You want to give them lots of room around each other. Careful how you drop them because you don't want to be splashed. It's more like you're laying them in there. Okay, now it's time to put the lid on. Let them simmer for about 10 minutes. Lid's coming off. Looking really good. Let's give this a quick stir. And it's time to add, you can add some milk, half and half. I'm going to be adding heavy whipping cream. Because I just like that richness and the thickness that it's going to give it. Get that blended in. Look at that nice steam coming off of it. This is looking awesome. And we're just gonna let that simmer for about another 10 minutes. It's looking awesome. Check this out. Check out that steam coming off. Does this look delicious or what? This is gonna be good. It's gonna be hot. Let's see how it does. This is fabulous. You're gonna love this. You really are. This is awesome. Gotta have one of those dumplings. That is such rich, chickeny flavor. It's so creamy. It's so satisfying. Costco chicken, canned biscuits, real deal dumplings. Comfort food that does not get any easier than this. You're gonna love it. If you're loving the video, give me a like down below, maybe a subscription. I am really anxious to get this up to 100,000 subscribers. I need your help. Help me get there. Give me a comment, love the comments, try to answer as many as I can, and I will catch y'all next week. Bye-bye.